Yes. Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Dear Maths classes. My dear students, in the last class, relations and functions in the from 2015 to 2025 ಇರುವಂತ ಸಮ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಸಿ ಲೆಟ್ function from R to R. Okay, function from R to R is defined by f of x is equals to 2x when x is greater than 3. F of x is equals to x square when x value is greater than 1 and less than or equals to 3. F of x is equals to 3x when x value is less than or equals to 1. Then find f of minus 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 4 is. Okay, so this question is from KCET 2018. Okay, so here the first one is f of minus 1. So f of minus 1 means here x value is minus 1. So x value is minus 1 means minus 1 is less than. So x is less than or equals to 1 means x is less than 1 we have to consider. So x is less than 1 means 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. So f of minus 1 means what is the function here? 3 of x. So 3 of x means 3 of, in the place of x substitute minus 1. So we get minus 3 is the answer. Same as find f of 2. So f of 2 means, so f of 2. So 2 is a greater than x. So greater than x means here x is greater than 1. So x is greater than 1. What is the function? X square. So x square. So x square means 2 square. X value is 2. 2 square. 2 square value is 4. Next one is f of 4. So f of 4 means we have to check x is greater than 3. X is greater than 3. Okay, 4 is the greater than 3. So greater than 3 means what is the function here? 2x is the function. So 2 of x value is 4. 2 4 is 8. Okay. So now here the question is then find f of minus 1 plus f of 2 plus f of 4 is. Okay. So f of minus 1 means value we get minus 3 plus f of 2 means 4 plus f of 4 means 8. So simplify this, we get 9 is the answer. Okay, what is the answer here? 9 is the answer. Clear? Now, next question. So here function from real numbers to real number and g from 0 to infinity to r. Okay, f is from real numbers to real number. G function is from closed interval 0 to infinity to real number is defined by f of x is equals to x square. In the question given, f of x is equals to x square and g of x is equals to root x. G of x is equals to root x. Which one of the following is not true? Okay, so this question is from KCET 2019. So not true. Okay, first we have to simplify with options. Okay, what is the first option here? G of f of 4 is equals to. Okay, first option. What is the first option? G of f of 4 is equals to. So g of f of 4 means here g of, okay, g of, what is f of 4 in the place of f function? What is f function? X square. So in the place of x substitute 4, we get 4 square. Okay, so 4 square means g of 16. Okay, g of 16. So here g function is root x. So in the place of x substitute 16. So square root of 16. Square root of 16 is 4. Okay, so first option is correct. Okay, first option is correct. Next, second option observe. What is second option here? F of g of 2. Okay, f of g of 2. So g function observe here, g of x is equals to root x. In the place of x substitute 2. So f of 2 means root 2. Okay, it is equals. Now f function. What is f function here? F of x is equals to x square. In the place of x substitute root 2. So root 2 square. So square root cancel, remaining is 2. Okay, so option B also correct. Now check option C. What is option C here? F of g of minus 4. F of g of minus 4. So f of g function. F of g of x is equals to root x. So what is x value here? Minus 4. So root of minus 4. So root of minus 4 means it is a complex number. Okay, non-negative number. Root of square root of non-negative number. So square root of non-negative means here range value. What is range value here? F function. F function means here range value is real number only. But here we get complex number. So this type of problems, this type of function is not defined. Okay, not defined. So this option is wrong. Not true here. Question is not true. So this option is not true. Now check option D also. What is G here? G of f of minus 2. So G of f of minus 2 means G of f of minus 2. Observe here f of x is equals to x square means minus 2 square. So G of minus square value is 4. So now check G function. G of x is equals to root x. So root 4 is equals to 2. Okay. So this option also correct. But which of the following is not true means in this 4 option, which option is our answer? Our answer is f of g of minus 4 is the our answer. Okay. So next question. The domain of the function. Okay. F from real numbers to real number defined by f of x is equals to square root of x square minus 7x plus 12 is. Okay. So this f of x is defined as, okay, f of x is defined as square root of x square minus 7x plus 12 is considered as greater than or equals to 0. Okay. When this function is defined, if x square minus 7x plus 12 is greater than or equals to 0. Okay. Sorry. Ah. When the function is defined, if x square minus 7x plus 12 is greater than or equals to 0. So now factors of this x square minus 7x plus 12 is greater than or equals to 0 means x square minus 4x minus 3x plus 12 greater than or equals to 0. So x minus 4 and minus 3 of x minus 4. It is greater than or equals to 0. Factors are x minus 4 and x minus 3 is greater than or equals to 0. So factors x minus 4 and x minus 3 is greater than or equals to 0 means, so here x is belongs to, simplify this, we get x is greater than or equals to 4 and x is greater than or equals to 3. So simplify x is greater than or equals to 4 and x is greater than or equals to 3 means, so interval of these functions, interval of these values, so here open interval greater than or equals to 3 means open interval minus infinity to closed interval 3 union closed interval 4 to plus infinity. Okay, what is the domain here? Domain of this function minus infinity to 3 and closed interval 4 comma infinity. Okay, so which option is correct here? So here intervals are some mistake happened in this intervals. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, once you check this all, so you get here union. So union means here first option is correct. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಈ minus comma infinity actually minus infinity to comma 3. Okay, so first option is correct. Minus infinity to 3 union 4 comma infinity. Closed interval 4 comma infinity is the answer. Clear? Now, next question. So in the question given, if n of a is equals to 2 and total number of possible relations from set A to set B is 1024, then n of B is. Okay. So in the question given, n of A is equals to 2 and n of B is question mark and total number of possible relations set A to set B is 1024. So total number of possible relation from set A to set B means what is the formula? Let you consider n of A is equals to P, n of B is equals to Q means, okay, n of B is equals to Q means total number of possible relation from set A to set B is 2 to the power of P into Q. Okay, P into Q. So this value is given 1024. So 2 to the power of, what is P value given here? 2. Q is equals to 1024. 24. So 2 to the power of 2q is equals to this 1024 also written as 2 to the power of 10. So 2 to the power of 10 means bases are equal, exponents also equal. So 2q is equals to 10, 2 1 ja, 2 5 ja. So q is equals to 5. What is this q here? Q is nothing but number of B elements. Okay, number of B elements. So number of B is how much? 5. So option C is the correct answer. This question is from KCET 2020. Clear? Now, next question. Let f from closed interval 2 to infinity to real number is defined by f of x is equals to x square minus 4x plus 5. Then find the range of the function. Okay, range of the function means let you consider this function as y is equals to x square minus 4x plus 5. Let consider, okay, let consider y is equals to x square minus 4x plus 5. So simplify this y is equals to x square minus 4x. This 5 also written as plus 4 plus 1. Okay, plus 4 plus 1. So y is equals to, it is in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, this is 2 square. So we get x minus 2 whole square. Okay, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Plus 1 is transformed side becomes minus 1. So y minus 1 is equals to x minus 2 whole square. This square is transformed right and left hand side becomes square root of y minus 1 is equals to x minus 2. Okay, square root of x minus 2 whole square, we get x minus 2. Okay, so consider this minus 2 also transformed becomes 2 plus square root of y minus 1 is equals to x. Okay, consider this square root of y minus 1 as a function. So y here we need to find range. So range of the function means here y of 1 is greater than or equals to 0. So y is greater than or equals to minus 1, it becomes plus 1. So y is greater than or equals to 1 means closed interval 1 to infinity. Okay, so this is the answer. So here, closed interval 1 to infinity. So what is the range of this function here? Closed interval 1 to infinity is the answer. Clear? So this question is from KCET 2020. Okay. Next question. Sorry. Uh, so here the question, if a relation R on the set, what is the set here? Set of 1 comma 2 comma 3 is the set. Is defined by the relation R is equals to set of 1 comma 1 is the relation. So then R is, what is R here? It is a reflexive and transitive, or it is a symmetric or transitive and only symmetric, and next one is reflexive and symmetric. So which option is correct? So from this relation, first we have to check reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So what is reflexive here? Reflexive means if A comma A is belongs to R, okay, A comma A is belongs to R, for all A is belongs to from set A. Okay. Next is symmetric. Symmetric means what? Symmetric means if A comma B is belongs to R, it implies B comma A is belongs to R. For all A comma B is belongs to set A. Okay. Now what is transitive? Transitive means A comma B is belongs to R, B comma C is belongs to R. It implies A comma C is belongs to R. For all A comma B comma C is belongs to R. This is the conditions of reflexive, symmetric, and transitive. We know. Clear. Now we have to check reflexive. So here in this, say in the relation, 1 comma 1 is belongs to R. Okay. This is satisfied, but okay, but 2 comma 2 is not belongs to R. Okay. And 3 comma 3 is not belongs to R. Correct. So here reflexive is not satisfied. Reflexive is not satisfied. Reflexive is not satisfied means here this option, this option, this option is deleted directly. Reflexive is not satisfied means, sorry, here only symmetric is there. We have to check option C also. Option A, option D is deleted. Now check symmetric. What is symmetric here? So A comma B is belongs to R. It implies B comma A is belongs to R. For all A comma B is belongs to set A. So here 1 comma 1. Okay, sorry. 1 comma 1 is belongs to R. It implies it's reverse. Reverse also. Let you consider this is A and B means A comma B is belongs to R. B comma A again 1 comma 1 is belongs to R. Okay, so symmetric is satisfied. Symmetric is satisfied. Okay, symmetric is satisfied means so these two also. Now check transitive. Transitive means A comma B is belongs to R, B comma C is belongs to R. It implies A comma C is belongs to R. Simple. 1 comma 1 is belongs to R means A comma B is belongs to R. Again 1 comma 1 is belongs to R. Again B comma C is belongs to R. It implies again 1 comma 1 is belongs to R. A comma C is belongs to R. So here this is transitive is satisfied. Transitive also satisfied. Which option is correct here? Symmetric and transitive. Both satisfied. So only symmetric also wrong. Clear. Now next question. Oh, sorry. This question is from KCET 2020 only. Okay. So first now that is question now. So now question is domain of f of x is equals to domain of f of x is equals to x by 1 minus modulus of x is. Okay. So domain means we know the denominator 1 minus modulus of x is not equals to 0. Okay. So always denominator but 1 minus modulus of x is not equals to 0. This is a condition of domain. So this question is from KCET 2021. So 1 minus modulus of x is not equals to 0 means 1 is not equals to modulus of x. Okay. 1 is not equals to modulus of x means here modulus is there. So modulus of x means what? Plus x or minus x. So plus x and minus x means here the set is minus 1 comma plus 1. Okay, minus 1 comma plus 1. So here the domain means all real numbers except minus 1 comma 1. All real numbers except minus 1 comma 1. So which option is correct? So this is flower bracket, sorry. This is minus 1 comma 1 minus 1 comma 1. Once you check these options, sorry. Okay, so option D is the correct answer. Next question. What is the next question here? What is the next question? Same. The domain of the function. Same question from KCET 2021. The domain of the function f of x is equals to 1 by square root of greatest integer function x square minus greatest integer function x minus 6 is where given x is a greatest integer which is less than or equals to x is. Okay, which is less than or equals to x is. Okay. So what is the condition? Domain. Domain means let you consider greatest integer function x square minus greatest integer function x minus 6 is greater than or equals to. Okay. So here greater than or equals to 0. So greater than or equals to 0 means the splitting method. Applying splitting, we get factors. So what are the factors of this quadratic equation? Greatest integer of x minus 3. Okay. Greatest integer of x plus 2 is greater than 0. Okay. So then we get greatest integer of x is less than minus 2 or greatest integer of x greater than plus 3. So greatest integer of x less than minus 2 means what is the interval here? Interval is minus infinity to minus 2. Okay, greatest integer is less than minus 2 means minus infinity to minus 2. And greatest integer of greater than 3 means closed interval 4 to infinity. Okay. So here domain means so x value is belongs to minus infinity to minus 2 union of closed interval 4 to infinity. Okay. So which option is correct here? Minus infinity to option A is correct. Minus infinity to minus 2 union of 4 to infinity. Why? Why? Because we know small basic concept 0 is less than or equals to x, it is less than 1 means what is the greatest integer value here? 0 is greatest integer. 1 is less than or equals to x, it is less than 2 means what is the greatest integer here? 1 is the greatest integer. 2 is less than or equals to x, it is less than 3 means what is the greatest integer here? 2 is the greatest integer. So I'm same as 3 is less than or equals to x, it is less than 4 means what is the greatest integer here? 3 is the greatest integer. And same as 4 is greater than or equals to x, it is less than 3 means what is the greatest integer? 4 is the greatest integer. So here x is greater than greatest integer, x is greater than 3 means 4 to closed interval 4 to infinity is the answer. Okay. So this question is from KCET 2021. Okay. So thank you for watching. Uh, Please subscribe for more updates. Okay. Thank you.